All right, day one of Project Action Figure. Super pumped. This is going to be an awesome experience for you. So let's just kind of jump right into it. So this is day one of season one. So I'm just going to kind of give you an overview of kind of what you should be doing here, just so you can kind of get an idea before you're actually doing the workout or you're just about to do the workout maybe. Um, so you'll watch this video and you'll proceed to the warm up. So the warm up is just going to be a series of a few exercises that are not only meant to get your core body temperature up, maybe a little sweat going, but also practice some of the movements and movement concepts that we're not only going to use in today's training, but also in future days training. So it's a good idea to kind of start practicing those and getting good at these movements, and because that's going to help kind of expedite the training process if we can just get good at those, because then the muscles will be able to work a little bit better. So it says 1 to 2 sets. So that means exactly what it means to say is you can do one set of each one and be good to go if you are good to go, or if you need to go a second round, you can do that. The whole point of this is just to help you be prepared to train. That is the goal. So we'll jump right into our strength capacity or calibration format here. So with this format, we'll be doing our first set with kind of a lighter weight, and then the following sets will add a little bit of weight. So you'll see the first set here on day one is barbell RDL. We'll do 12 reps there, and the next set you'll add a little bit of weight if you need. You don't have to if you went a little bit aggressive with the 12. Add a bit of weight and do 8, and then again add a little bit of weight for your final set and shoot for like 5 or so. This exercise can get tricky. When it says down for 2, that's a 2-second count down, and hold for 2 at the bottom. The bottom of the barbell RDL for you is going to be where you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. That's going to be a little bit different for everybody, but push your hips back behind you as far as you can. So the movement is your hips translating forward and backwards, and it's not as much of an upward and downward movement. So you should feel your hamstrings. If you feel your low back, it means the weight is a little bit too heavy, or the barbell is getting too far out in front of you and you're going down more than backwards. But if you need more questions on that, throw them in the Facebook group and I'll get to those. So the next format is just one set, as many reps as you can do. So we're going to do that with the leg press today. So if you've never done this before, leg press is it's a good exercise. It's very safe. You're just going to be locked in there and pushing. So the idea behind the max reps is just to sort of test your muscles' ability to work capacity, kind of. So if you can't do 10 reps, the weight's probably a little bit too heavy for this. We're not trying to do strength stuff. We just kind of covered that in the previous set. So controlled reps, smooth, no bouncing or anything. The actual number of reps is not the goal. We're just trying to record the number so that we can compare that to the next time you do this, and then future sets as well, so we can measure that progress over time. So do a good set. I'd rather have you do 15 good reps than 25 like bouncy reps. That just doesn't matter. Same thing with the lat pull down, same concept there. Full range of motion, not bouncing the weights at all. Next we're going to go into a ceiling and floor set. So the ceiling for the dumbbell lateral raise is going to be 25 reps. So what that means is that if you can do more than 25 reps consecutively with good technique, the weight might be a little bit light for you, at least at this point. So and then the floor then is going to be 10 repetitions. So if you can't do 10 repetitions, the weight is too heavy for you. So it'll just kind of help you figure out what weights you can use for this exercise going forward. The one tricky thing with the dumbbell lateral raise is that the 5 pound jumps of traditional dumbbells is kind of a lot. So if let's say you're using 5 pound dumbbells and you can't get or you can get sorry you can get more than 25. Let's say you kind of get close to failure around like 30 or so. If you grab the tens and you can't get 10 reps, I would stick with the 5 pounds for now. So just air on the side of the ceiling if you can't hit the floor with this format, and we're gonna use this format on other days as well. The last one here, alternating dumbbell incline press. You're gonna basically get set up, set your timer. The Train Heroic app has a built-in timer, which is pretty sweet. So you'll set that for a minute and see how many reps you can do within a minute. Again, the goal is not to see like how many you can do as fast as you can. That's not what this is about. This is using a time constraint to see how many repetitions with a certain weight you can do. So if you need to take a break because you're getting tired, that's fine. The goal then is if we retest this later on, that you can do better the next time. So that's kind of the concept with all of this stuff. Then lastly, you'll do a little bit of cardio today. So you'll pick some sort of cardio method. It can be, I would probably prefer it to be some form of like a cardio machine, like a treadmill or a stair climber or a rowing machine or something like that. But if you don't have access to that, you can do something like jump rope or kettlebell swings. If you're doing something like that, stop when you need to, because I have here, it says 10 consecutive minutes without stopping. That's a lot. That's a lot of jumping rope and a lot of kettlebell swings. So take your breaks if you're doing something like that. But obviously, we prefer to find something you can do continuously for 10 minutes and then record your distance. So you can really push this one if you want, if you're feeling good. The idea being that we're setting a bar here that we're going to try and beat in the future. And yeah, that'll be your day one. So the idea would be to do this on like, it doesn't have to be Monday, but if you can get this done on Monday, that'd be great. And then yeah, you would do this again on Tuesday. So day 1 and 2 will be together, and then we'll break, and then we'll do day 3 and 4, optional 4, later on in the week. So we'll kind of bunch our days together a little bit. But awesome. Let's have a good first day. Let's get after it.